Hey folks, we're live tonight at Edinburgh High School, the athletic fields out behind the high school. All the fields are full. The track team was practicing earlier. We can see obviously soccer behind me. There's softball over there, baseball over there. Everybody getting a good workout on this gorgeous evening across the valley. After temperatures were so warm this afternoon, you know, sunsets 6:15, 6:20, and temperatures begin to cool off pretty quickly. Let's look at the currents, see where we are right now. And you look at these readings, everybody with the exception of Port Isabel on the island in the 80s. A little cooler out there, 77 degrees there. 94 still in Rio Grande City. Seeing a day in the 90s is not all that unusual in February. We tend to have at least one every year during the month of February, and for a lot of folks today was it. But tomorrow we're probably going to be there again, so we may have two this time around, at least this week. Let's look at the Muggy meter because it shows us where we are as far as the dew points and the humidity right now. We're way up there, not quite to summer levels, but it's certainly higher than what you normally see in February. 68's up, getting into the very humid range. Mid-July, you'd see dew points in the mid-70s, so we're not quite there, but certainly above average. Now, let's see what Future Tech does with temperatures because we do see some changes. Let's watch. This is tonight and tomorrow morning. About 70 degrees to start the day tomorrow. Keep in mind the normal high is 73. And we're going to start the day close to that. By afternoon, back in the mid-80s again. That's lunchtime. Already 85 in McAllen. Then readings keep going up, and you saw them touch the low 90s and still there by 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. So a very warm and humid evening across the valley. Cooler in the eastern counties, of course, as always, but still probably a record-tying or record-setting across a lot of the region. Then we go into Thursday, and that's when we start to see some changes. It's still close to 70 in the morning, but a front comes in Thursday that keeps it from getting quite as hot. It's still warm, mid-70s by middle of the afternoon, probably touching 80 or so, but not 90. So again, about a 10 to 12 degree cool down from Wednesday to Thursday, and then you go on from that. By the time you get to Friday, we start the warming trend again. So we go 92, 81, then back to 83 on Friday. So tomorrow, the hottest day. Our record in Weslaco tomorrow is 94. Probably won't get to that, but certainly well above the normal, almost 20 degrees above normal. The average high this time of year stands at 73 degrees. Let's look at the cloud cover in Future Track and see what it shows coming through with this front on Thursday morning. First of all, tonight and tomorrow, not much except some fog. I think you might have to deal with patchy fog late tonight, early tomorrow, so plan on that in the morning. Not a lot of wind, so fog can form pretty easily. But by afternoon, I think the fog burns off. We're back to partly to mostly sunny skies. That helps warm those temperatures to the readings we showed you. Then tomorrow night into Thursday, that's when we watch for the cool front. Not so much Wednesday evening, but early in the morning on Thursday, it slides through, and behind it, and notice there's no rain showing up with it. We don't expect anything like that. Maybe some clouds, but that's about it. And then a little cooler on Thursday. Not dramatically so, but a little bit. And then we start the warming trend, as we mentioned, again on Friday. We just don't see much chance for rain with this one. We do see a decent chance of rain by the time we get to Monday. We'll talk more about that in just a bit. In the meantime, look at temperatures across the state of Texas, and here's where we stand right now. You can see the southern part of the state very warm. Up in Dallas, 75, 64 when you get up in Oklahoma. So a very mild night across the state. That will change somewhat over the next couple of days, but again, the front that's coming in Thursday morning is not a big deal for most of Texas. There's one front in the state now. That one, obviously you can see southeast Texas cuts off. Out ahead of that's where the severe weather was earlier today in New Orleans with the tornadoes in the New Orleans area earlier today. Here comes the next front. By tomorrow afternoon, it's on the map. We're ahead of the front, so it's a hot day for us. But then tomorrow night, early Thursday morning, the front pushes on through. With it, maybe patchy clouds, but probably nothing more than that. I think for the most part, it's a dry front. We turn just a little bit cooler, maybe 10 degrees or so. That's about it. And then the front washes out, and we begin the warming trend by Friday. The wind's already back out of the southeast on Friday, and temperatures begin to climb from there. With, as you saw, readings back in the mid-80s again, and the weekend may be just downright hot. The coast, why not? What a great place to go tomorrow. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day at the beach. Sunny skies, 73 degrees in the morning. The winds out of the south most of the day, south to southeast, maybe 15 miles an hour or so by lunchtime. Afternoon temperatures stay in the 70s. UV index is high. Rip current risk is low. Ought to be a great day at the beach tomorrow. The wind's not too strong. Looks like a pretty good day. Here are the tides. There are two once again. There's a low in the morning, a high tomorrow evening, seas 2 to 3 feet with a light chop on the bay. So for tonight, here's what we have for you. Temperatures across the valley should stay in the upper 60s with, again, a little bit of fog forming later on. And then tomorrow, we jump back up into the upper 80s and low 90s across the area. Near record heat again. Like today, we'll start with some clouds early, perhaps a little bit of fog early in the day, but that'll go away and temperatures will be off to the races. So here we go. Next 7 days, and we do see plenty of warmth even behind that front Thursday and Friday. But you look ahead to next week and look what we've done to temperatures on Monday and Tuesday. Significantly cooler with clouds, and it looks like what could be a pretty good front coming in early in the week, and it looks like a decent chance for some rain. We're looking at probably 60% Monday into Tuesday. Models a little bit at odds about how long that's going to last, but they do all come in pretty consistently on a cool down starting on Monday. But that's not till Monday. We've got 2 days in that forecast in the 90s in February. Unusual a little bit, but not completely out of the question. Record-setting heat across the valley today, but hey, they're still going back there. It's a gorgeous evening. Live in Edinburg, Tim Smith, Channel 5 News at 6.